Hello everyone, my name is Masterstarman and welcome back for more Let's Play The Legend of Zelda, Twilight Princess. Last time, we crushed one giant spider in the Temple of Time, and we collected our third mirror shard. Only one more of these things remain if I can navigate this menu here. Yeah, there's only one more of these left in the game here, so... Of course, we kind of know how these deals usually go, but... Well, we'll just let that kind of sink in for a bit. For now, let's leave this old Temple of Time area. And yeah. Well done, adventurer. Uku sees what she was looking for. Goodness, yes, it's the Dominion rod you found in the temple. That thing has been around for quite some time. I can see from here that its magic has been exhausted. Oh, what am I to do? I thought at last I could return to the sky, and I've completely forgotten about the spell I will once again bestow magic. Can't be helped. I suppose we'll have to look for the statues that respond to the rod. It's decided. That's what we'll do. That's what we'll do indeed. Well, Uku's on her way. See you again. Uh-huh. Hey, wait. What did you do to the Dominion rod? She's gone. Suppose a useless rod is just more baggage, but what are you gonna do? Did she say something about returning to the sky? This piece of the mirror is also said to be in the heavens. If you can restore magic to the Dominion rod, maybe it'll come in handy. So yeah, can I use it if I were to go back in here again? I think I can, if I'm not mistaken. Just remember there's still, like, a piece of heart and a post soul. We got those in the last video. Okay, yes, you can use them in here. There is a piece of heart, a post soul, and a bug in here, so just remember to get those things while you're in the area. Because, well, yeah, even though we can fast travel here now, which is pretty convenient. Anyways, I think we should head back to Telma's Bar. With usually most of these videos, whenever we get a new item, we usually like to kind of explore around Hyrule and do some, like, side questy stuff, but because our Dominion rod's kind of not working right now, not really much point in doing that, I say, so how about we just head around Hyrule Field instead. And I'm gonna transform into normal Link here. Probably gonna get a mail response here in 2 seconds anyway. Yep. Sure just is mail for us. Renato. Wonder what he wants. How about we check that out? We're actually really not missing a whole lot of items. Oh. Something about Ilia's memory that I wish to tell you. I know you're busy, but please come visit me in the sanctuary in Kakariko Village. I see. There was something I wanted to do in Castletown really quickly first, and that was to go and see... I was thinking I want to actually do, like, the one side questy thing in the first that I wanted to do in this video here, which was this guy right here. If you remember, we donated some money to this guy before, and we're going to continue to do that here, because we gotta donate a total of 1,000 rupees to this guy for a piece of heart. That's kind of what he's alluding to with love here. It's probably one of the last heart pieces you'll probably get, because I think you'll be spending everything in Twilight Princess, but there's probably a lot of better things to spend money on in this game. But if you are ever missing money for this, there is a pretty easy way to get money, and that's by getting the bugs and giving them to Agatha, which is kind of what I'm going to be doing here. I think I'm just short of the amount that I would need here, but that's fine. I kind of had every intention of stopping by and seeing Agatha anyway, so there is an upgrade we can get by returning all of the bugs to Agatha now, as well as a lot of money here, so... I think I might try and go for that, actually. It's a little silly, but it is something that could come in useful here, so... I think I might just spend a minute here kind of returning all the bugs that we have here, so... Little ant, I might mistake you for a grain and put you in my cereal. Oh boy, thank you so much. Oh, we got the Agatha stamp there. I'm guessing that's for getting half the bugs. Alright, I actually left a couple of bugs alone there because... Oh, okay then. I left a couple of bugs alone there because I kind of want to make sure I don't overcrowd my wallet here, even though I'm probably still gonna end up overcrowding my wallet anyway there. But yeah, let's just keep donating to this guy here. Oh, did we get the max donation for that there? Oh, we totally just did. There is just a piece of heart for doing that. Collect 3 more for another full heart container. And the ladies who also shower us in hearts just followed us here. Alright, well, I left about 4 bugs, I think, remaining on the chart there for... I might as well get those, honestly, now that I'm thinking about it. Like, the reward is an extended wallet, which I'd basically be topping off and then getting an even bigger wallet once I get the last couple of bugs. So yeah, let's fill that up there. Having a lot of money may be nice for some of the harder challenges, because that will mean we can use the magic armor more often. And time for the last bug of them all. I think this is pretty much the last one you'll most likely find, because it's in the Sacred Grove. You're a little female snail, aren't you, you little cutie? Little snail just wants to like to take a bath in that slide. That is very... I don't know what to say to that. As a partner, they all look so happy. You worked very hard. Your efforts will forever be passed down in the Insect Kingdom, Brave Knight. Accept this declaration of honorable citizenship and the memento that goes along with it. The Giant's Wallet. Alright, so we don't get the... So we don't get a gold rupee for the last one, but we get the Giant's Wallet. Still, though, we get a lot of money off of that. I was kind of trying to do this sparingly over the course of the game with my money, but I think it now makes sense to do all of that. Now that we have the biggest wallet there, we won't really need a whole lot to spend for the rest of the game, or we won't really need to spend a whole lot for the rest of the game, but having a lot of money is really nice. 2,000 rupees is the most, like, it was way more than what was the biggest amount in, like, the Wii and GameCube versions of this game, so, yeah. What's going on at Telma's? How's that little Ilia doing, honey? I'm sure that Shama will find a way to get her memory back. That Renato is a talented man. Things to worry about, so make sure you... Our friend Shad happens to be there right now looking into that. If you need detailed directions, take a peek on the map and the table. Okay, well, if they're in Kakariko Village, then that gives us a pretty clear idea where we should be going next. So, how about we warp out and head to Kakariko? I was also noticing, too, I was looking through some notes here, I seem to be missing a Poe somewhere in the desert region. There's also a Poe missing in the Elden region, but that one I know we actually can't get yet. So, we'll be in the desert region in the not too distant future, though, so I'll worry about that kind of when we get to that, but yeah, I am my Poe counter is like 1 off from where it could be at this point in the game, so... Technically maybe 2 or 3 off, but that's beside the point. I'm not worrying about that anytime soon. Anyways, in Kakariko Village. It's been a while since we've seen Renato and seen, well, the kids and pretty much anyone, honestly. I've been waiting for you, Link. Fortune has smiled upon us. If things go too well, we should be able to help Ilia recover her memory. Do you know Telma's friend, Shad? Well, it seems he's researching heavens, and he's come here to see statue in the basement in the sanctuary. As I've learned, when Ilia was saved, she overheard someone talking about the Rod of the Heavens, or something like that. The Gorn Elder believes that to help regain her lost memories, we must piece together fragments of her past, which means if we work our way backwards from the very place where she lost her memory, we may find something to restore it. Now, we must retrace Ilia's path. I'm certain it was Telma who cared for her before she arrived in this village, was it not? Best to speak to her first. Please take this to Telma. You got Renato's letter. Listen carefully. It carefully details how to treat Ilia to get her memory back. It shames me to say it, but to be honest, I can't abide Telma's company. We have a fighting chance, Link. And get that girl's memory back, young warrior, up to you. Even our chief Darbus lost memory of his dark time. I've not told him that you were the one who saved him. He's a proud Goron, and he can be touchy if he knew he'd been saved by a human. On the other hand, he does have a strong sense of moral duty, so if anything happens, you can count on him to help. Listen, little human, it's time for you to show your manliness for the girl's sake. If there's anything I can do to help, please just say so. It's times like these that we must come to one's aid. Not that you could ever do much to help me, my tiny friend. You say that. It's an interesting dichotomy, seeing all these characters come kind of full circle here. Anyways, our good friend Shad was down here. Oh my, color me surprised if it isn't Link. What a coincidence, meeting you in a place like this. How very odd. Say, old boy, do you remember what I told you before about the legend of the sky beings known as the Uku? Well, there is something about that that's been bothering me, so I came here to snoop about. To think that you would appear here with such perfect timing. You really are a rather extraordinary fellow, aren't you? I found it at long last. Observe the statue. It's the same as the one in my manuscripts my dear father left me. There are many similar statues around Hyrule, but this one seems to be different. Here, look at the belly. There's something written here, you see? This too is my father's notes. It is called skywriting, I believe. Awaken us with the word that breaks the seal. Yes, indeed, that is what it says. Wait a moment. Isn't that Ilia a friend of yours? It's simply tragic how she lost her memory. And that Rod of the Heavens she mentioned, I'm sure that has something to do with the word if it breaks the seal. Isn't there a way to restore her memory? I'm certain it would help us figure it all out. This sure does look a little suspicious, if only it was more useful to us. Anyways, they mentioned for us to go back and see Telma, so that should be where we go. I'll meet you guys back at Telma's bar here. Ooh, well, if it isn't from Renato the Shaman. All this writing and he doesn't bother to mention a thing about little old me. Honey, that is what I call rude. Well, there's no accounting for the foolishness of a man. At least I understand Ilia's situation now. Of course, I can lend a hand for that adorable little girl. What else do I know? First one to bring Ilia to this shop was that doctor. Maybe he knows something, but he's a crusty old bat, that's for sure. I've got it, honey. You go ahead and take this to him. That little magic paper will get you the guy talking. We got the invoice. This invoice is for the town doctor running the lab, which is an astronomical sum. Set it to XYR to show him. Which would be nice if he started to remember things soon, eh, Link? Yeah, we kind of have a small little fetch quest on our hands here, and the Doctor's a character that we didn't really get to see a whole lot, kind of, beforehand, so yeah, he might be a character that we somewhat maybe have forgotten since then. I believe he's in kind of the western side of... I believe he's in the western side of Castletown here, so if we head over this way, bump into a wall that causes a screen transition, sure, why not? I believe it's this house here. What's that? Just as I wondered who he might be, I see this admirable young lad who's willing to help the Zora boy for nary a single rupee. What does he want, lad? A physical? You've some money, don't ya? By the way, that girl Ilia didn't mention anything about me, did she? Ah! Look, I can't pay this off right now. I can see Telma's hired you as some sort of heavy to strong arm, but you'll have to wait. Look, lad, if I'd been able to sell you a wooden statue of the young lady head, I would have been able to get the money. But you see, I accidentally spilled medicine all over the little carving, which made it stink awfully. I put it outside to dry, but then, well, it was stolen. Who goes around stealing people's stuff like that? What a world. Always have to be on guard, eh? Look, Mr. Heavy, there ain't any rate. Neither the money nor the carving is here, so I can't repay you. Now, to work. Say you put it outside to dry there. And something started to stink really bad, you see? Ah, here we go. Now, if we move this all aside here, we notice there's this weird odor thing coming from here. Forget the reekfish scent and learn a new smell? You learn the medicine scent. Which means we can now... Now that we have the medicine scent, we can use this to head elsewhere. And... I'm kind of thinking we may call this a video here. Say, what do you like? I like picking stuff up, but I hate stone pavement because it makes my paws hurt. No one understands that. Aw, poor doggy. He doesn't like the stone pavement. I think we're at a pretty good spot to call it a video here. Next time on Twilight Princess, we'll track down the scent of the medicine scent here. And, yeah, carry on and see if we can make one step further progress to restoring Ilia. Compared to the last couple parts of the game, this is a way more involved segment for getting to the next dungeon comparatively, but yeah, it's... And the next dungeon's also pretty involved too, but... Yeah, I think we're making some pretty decent progress so far. Next time we'll follow the scent to get that. I'll see you guys for that then. Peace out.